Hello and good afternoon. On behalf of the class of 2020, I would like to welcome all faculty, friends, family, and distinguished guests to the Pacific Coast Charter School's graduation of 2020. I am honored to be this year's valedictorian. I would first like to start off with saying, class of 2020, we made it. It's probably not the graduation we envisioned, but we survived. The same way we will get through this pandemic. It may not be easy, but we will still come out glorious. Just think, in 20 years, you're gonna have some story to tell the next generation. On behalf of the senior class, I would like to thank all people who make Pacific Coast Charter School excellent. This school has been a safe place for kids to learn and grow. Thank you to all the teachers, staff, and our principal for making this possible, and for helping us pull through the roller coaster that is high school. PCCS is a tremendously unique school. No other school is quite like us. We have hybrid classes, half on-site and half homeschooled, and we pride ourselves on catering to every student's necessities. I myself have had a very special experience at this school. I've been at PCCS since kindergarten. That's 13 years. Not many people can say they've done that. Some kids say, wow, that's so long, don't you get bored at the same school? My response is always no. As I went from elementary, middle school, then high school, it felt like going to a new school every time. New students, new teachers, and sometimes new classrooms. This school has changed and grown so much over the years, as have I. This building and all these people have been part of my life for so long, it feels strange that I'm not going to be here anymore. I've been alive for 17 years, and for 13, I've been at this school. I still remember my first day of high school. English was my first class. It was in room B. I was terrified. I went up the stairs with my brother, and he walked me to class. He practically had to push me in. Then before I knew it, 4 years have gone by, and now I'm here giving my valedictorian speech at my graduation. If you would have told me freshman year that I would be the one giving this speech, I would have said you're crazy. I was the shyest kid in class. I would practice saying here in my head for when the teacher called attendance. And everyone always says, enjoy high school, because before you know it, it's going to be over. I didn't believe them until now. And now under these circumstances, it's over a lot sooner than I anticipated. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times, Charles Dickens. High school embodies this quote. It was simultaneously the worst and best years of my life so far. I've learned a lot academically, about myself, and about life. Most adults are probably thinking, what have you learned about life? You're just a child. Well, let me tell you, not only have I learned that x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, which is the quadratic formula, but I've learned about stress, the ability to work under pressure, how to work with others, teamwork, how to work by yourself, which is just as important, and about friendship and countless other lessons. You cannot bear high school without friends. Well, at least I couldn't. I made some of the best friends over the past 4 years. Some of these friendships will last a lifetime, and some I wish I could forget. High school is just a big ball of chaotic, amazing learning experience, and I wouldn't change my time here for the world. One thing that I could always count on, besides my friends, to allay my worries and concerns about school, life, and everything in between, was my family. I want to give a big thank you to my mom and my dad and my brother. I want to give an extra massive shout out to my big brother. He's been there with me through thick and thin. He attended this school just as long as I have. With him graduating in 2019, it felt so strange not having him here with me this year. It felt like he was in class the whole time. He would advise me on what to do and what not to do, because he's been through it first. One of the perks of having an older brother. Thank you again to everyone who makes PCCS, all the teachers, staff, and our principal, Drew. And one very special person, Vicky Carr. She was the founder of Pacific Coast Charter School. She was the principal for many years and was also my supervising teacher in elementary. High school is our last stop before growing up. Just think, if we prevail through this, we can get through anything. Which other graduating class can say they finished classes early, had an online graduation, and picked up their diploma through a drive-thru? Now the only thing left to say is congratulations to the Pacific Coast Charter School's class of 2020. Felicidades a la clase de 2020. This one's for the books.